Sets up to the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
What is going on, Breaker Nation? It is your boy Leaux, back in this thing after it feels like it's been a month. I don't even know if it's been that long, but it feels like it's been. Oh man. Wow. Okay. So it's been a process, as you guys see up top. Wait, this way. Okay. Sorry. Oh my goodness. All right. Boom. You see it. Breaker Nation. So for the longest, this show was Breakers Weekly. And, I don't know. My Instagram name felt long and bulky, kind of, it's like sometimes it's hard to fit in graphics and yada, yada, yada. And also part of it was I was like in an insider group and, I didn't really need to be in there anymore. I didn't really do much with them. I didn't really talk to them much. And it's not like I didn't like them or anything. It's just I just was so busy. So I just thought it was time to change my Instagram name back to Breakernation, back to where it all started, because when I started my Instagram page, which without the Instagram page, like I wouldn't be on here making these episodes, and I wouldn't be in Canton at a playoff game on the sideline. Like I wouldn't be where I am in the USFL community if it wasn't for that Instagram. So I started that Instagram. The original name was Breakernation, and then eventually became Breakernation Insider. And I don't know. I wanted to go back to my roots. And then this show, it was Breakers Weekly, but last off season it got hard. Like there was times where I just kind of BS'd an episode because I was trying to do everything weekly. And, I didn't really want to do that this off season. Like I wanted to give you guys good content when I have it. And when I don't, that's okay. So, and plus like you guys are Breaker Nation. Like, I'm not the only one that said that. Like players have said that. The social media teams have said that. Commentators have said that. Moose has said that. So like Breaker Nation is not just something that, I only use. Like it's what we are. We're Breaker Nation. So I just thought it was fitting to have my show and my Instagram be the same name, just Breaker Nation. That's just what it is. And I know y'all see the little logo. I'm not going to try to point again. It's over here on this. Yeah, I'm not going to try. You see it. It's on this way. The camera's reversed. Okay. So like it's throwing me off. Okay. So just bear with me. I'm trying. Anyway. So, I had the cool little logo. I love the seagull. So I had to throw that in there. But, also it wasn't just a rebrand of me and my show. It was a complete rebrand for formerly our network. So we wanted to do something different and branch out because, Webb, Ace, Xander, Buck, we're all, and Brandon and the other guys that don't make shows but do articles and post and all the other good stuff. Like we're not just football fans, or we're not just USFL fans. We are football fans. We watch college football. We watch the NFL. Some of us watch the XFL. Some of us watch the Canadian League. Some of us watch indoor football. Like, we all got our different stuff that we watch, but we're all football fans at the end of the day. So we wanted to open up to more than just the USFL. And, Webb's already got a college football show running. He's got his Sun Belt Conference show, and he's enjoying it. He's having fun doing it, and I will be doing a USFL draft show soon. I know that's not technically, like it's still USFL based, but a lot of those guys are college players that I'll be talking about. So it kind of almost becomes a college show in a way. So, we just wanted to open up and be, United Football Media. We wanted to be more than just USFL. We wanted to open up to everything, but still do a lot of USFL content like this right here. So, we just thought it was time to change, to be different, and honestly, we're happy with where we are. So I'm happy. I think it's awesome, and I think we're going to try to open up to more than just USFL stuff as time goes on. We'll try to try to get an NFL show. We'll try to get maybe team-specific shows for college. We'll possibly get an XFL show or just a spring football in general show. We've got ideas floating around. We're looking for people to do stuff. So, we're just going to have a blast with it. So, yeah. Now, the other big thing, now getting into actual Breaker stuff, the other big thing, as you guys all saw by now, the MBT situation, McLeod Bethel-Thompson was released from his contract. As it was explained to me by somebody, the Canadian Football League players, the CFL players that came down were told, it's a 2-year contract in the USFL, but if you want to get out of your contract after a year, we'll allow it. That's what I was told by somebody that's really close to a player that came down. So McLeod was able to do that. And, that doesn't mean he can't come back next season. He could possibly come back next season. I'm not entirely sure. I don't, I haven't spoken to him about that. So I'm not sure. But as of right now, we only have 2 quarterbacks on the roster. Obviously, you guys know Davis Cheek was the backup. He was second string the entire season. Akil Glass was, the third QB. But they're both super freaking talented. And if McLeod doesn't come back, it's going to be a fun quarterback battle. 2 guys that I know they weren't, high-level Power 5 quarterbacks in college. I understand that. But for what they did in the FCS level was outstanding. You guys already know everything. You guys know about Akil. You know about Davis. You know how talented they are. So, so it'll be fun to see them. If McLeod doesn't come back, it'll be fun to see them battle it out. And it'll also be fun to see who they bring in as a third guy because, they have to have a third quarterback. So it'll be exciting to see, again, if McLeod does not come back. It'll be exciting to see who they bring in as a third guy. And you never know, maybe that – because, let's be honest, McLeod was the third guy last year, and he ended up playing every single snap that I can remember. All but maybe there might have been one snap where he had to come out maybe, but I don't even remember that happening. So he pretty much played every snap, won us 7 games, and got us the second best record in the league. Even though I know we lost Stallions, it is what it is. That was a bad game, but we still were the second best team in the USFL record-wise, and we pretty much ran through the North. So they can say what they want, but we ran through their conference other than Philadelphia, who caught us on a bad day. It'll be exciting to see who the third guy ends up being. That guy, you never know. That guy could come in and start. You just don't know until you know. So it'll be exciting. Another exciting offseason. The USFL offseason last year was crazy. We got a new coach, and that completely shocked me. So, you never know what can happen. We got a new coach. We got a new quarterback. We signed guys like Sage Surratt, and then they end up being one of the top tight ends. We signed, guys like Wes Hills, who I didn't even know who he was, honest to goodness. And then he ends up leading the league and setting the modern record for rushing yards. So you never know. USFL off seasons are crazy. Speaking of USFL off seasons being crazy, Ike Brown, this will probably drop on Wednesday. I'm filming this on Tuesday, and today on Tuesday, so when you're seeing this, it'll be Wednesday. I'm a little rusty, okay? It's been a while, so give me a minute. But Ike Brown, a lot of you guys, if you may be new this year, maybe you didn't watch the Breakers last year, that's perfectly okay. A lot of you diehards, you know who Ike Brown is already, but in case you don't know, Ike Brown was one of the best cornerbacks in the USFL in Season 1. He didn't allow a single touchdown. He had 2 picks, one of which was a pick 6. He was on the Raiders practice squad for the entirety of last season in the NFL. And, he was cut today, a.k.a. Tuesday. Or he was cut on Tuesday of this week, whatever. But Ike expressed that he would be happy to come back to the USFL if he can't get another NFL opportunity, which I'm rooting for him to get another NFL opportunity. I love Ike, man. He's cool, really cool dude. And if he doesn't get an NFL opportunity, I would love to have him back in our secondary. Again, our secondary at times was a little shaky. guys like Neville Clark did the best they could. A lot of our guys had some nagging injuries throughout the season. Some guys missed games, and it caused us to move guys around. And our guys were pretty versatile, but it's hard when you're always moving around and stuff like that. So to get a guy like Ike Brown back would be tremendous. I would be super happy, and I would love to have a guy like that back in a secondary that at times did struggle a little bit last year. So, but that's pretty much all I got. I'm just I'm super excited about the rebrand, and again, this show, it just because it's not Breakers Weekly anymore doesn't mean it can't be weekly. If there's stuff for me to talk about, or I have ideas in my head, for things to talk about, I will do so. But if I don't want to, I don't want to BS any episodes. I don't want to put out any half done product, so, but be on the lookout for more. I'm going to try to get something exciting soon for you guys. I'm super excited about it. It would be awesome. Unlike anything I've ever done. So I'm going to try to work on that. But until then, Breaker Nation, it is your boy Leaux. I'm signing off. Peace.